I want to talk a little bit about this so-called gender war that's going on. And one of the things that is escalating it, all right, we already have an issue between the sexes. We don't need anybody escalating petty things among us to keep it going and alive, all right? So I was on a site and the people were discussing how when a wife gets sick and the difference between her being sick and her husband's reaction and how he treats her, and when he's the one who gets sick and her reaction and how she tends to treat him, okay? So we all know that women are natural nurturers. It comes natural to us. It's instinctual. We see someone in need, we see a baby animal, whatever. It's instinctual for us to nurture. We're the ones who turn our pets into our children mainly. Used to be mainly us, but we're nurturers by design. We wanna, massage your feet. We don't mind cleaning your butt and all that. We don't mind making you come. We don't mind. That is our nature. So they were giving examples of how when a woman's the caretaker for the man, how she looks out for him. She makes sure he's okay. She's running him back and forth to his doctor's visits. And when they get to the doctor's visit, the nurse doesn't have to come out and wheel him into the room or help him into the room. The wife does that. She's there for the most part. I'm not talking about the exceptions. I'm talking about the rules for him 100%. But when the wife gets sick, it's different when it comes to how the man interacts and reacts to her being sick, okay? He's not as there for her by her bedside. For the most part, there are exceptions when she gets sick. When it comes to the doctor visit, sometimes he'll get someone else to take her, one of the kids. And then if he does take her, he's not really interactive with her at the doctor's office. He doesn't go in the office to hear what it is the doctor's saying. The nurse has to come out, or the doctor has to come out and wheel the wife into the room to be looked at and serviced, okay? And then if the wife is really sick and it doesn't seem like she's gonna ever get well, he's most likely to leave his wife for another woman, quote unquote, potential caregiver, okay? Now, I'm not giving a man an excuse for being how he is, but a man is not naturally he's not a woman. He's not a caretaker and a nurturer like a woman. That's not his nature, okay? So he never has been and never will be, all right? So that's just a sad fact and a sad reality. I hate to say it. It is what it is. And I will also say it is not a reason to feel this gender war, because you're dealing with nature. So if we were a scientific people, we would make sure that if the wife was ever to get down and sick, that there are multiple women, especially, to come around her and help her through her ordeal, whether her husband is helping her or not. That's the type of society that we need to build. It's almost like the child belongs to the community type of thing that we used to have among us. That don't exist anymore. We need to make sure that we be a community, the women be a community for the women, all right? So if the man does not do his job well, or if he decides he want to leave because he doesn't want to be bothered, well, she still has the community. is not a reason to fuel the gender war, because this is a man's nature. And that's just period. That's just period. It's the same thing when it comes to the fact that the woman, whether she's married or not, or has a man in the household or not to help her with the kids, she is going to be the primary caretaker of the children by nature. That's just nature. You know, used to getting, mad at the man. It is what it is. You can't fight nature, so come on, y'all. Let's not try to drum up any situation we can think of to fuel this so-called gender war, which ain't nothing but population control instigated by the elite. Peace.